Hi, I'm Renata Rimsaite, a postdoc with a joint appointment with the Daugherty Water of Food Global Institute and the National Drought Mitigation Center. Today I'm joined by Sarah Munezero, who just earned her bachelor's degree in integrated science from the University of Nebraska, Lincoln. Congrats on that big accomplishment, Sarah. Sarah has worked with us for several years and on projects both here in Nebraska and internationally. I've been working with her over the past 9 months to better understand how agricultural producers in Nebraska are able to transfer their rights to use groundwater between fields and regions, because this can provide benefits to agriculture as well as environmental water users. Before she started working on this project, Sarah has completed an internship at North Platte Natural Resources District. First of all, Sarah, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and why you got interested in water and agricultural issues at the University of Nebraska?
Thank you so much for having me. My name is Sarah Munezero. I was majoring in integrated science with a focus on water science, and I am from Rwanda, a beautiful country, also called the country of 1,000 hills. So, talking about the passion about agriculture, it's an interesting story. I always thought that agriculture is for poor people. That is the poor mindset that I had until Howard G. Buffett visited our high school, and it was eye-opening to learn about his success in agriculture, and that is how I was motivated to pursue a career in agriculture. I started participating in research. I joined agriculture clubs, and then I gained knowledge, and I was able to see how agriculture is more practical than theories. So when I graduated, I applied for a scholarship here at university and I received it, and that is how I started my journey in agriculture, and I've enjoyed it. And then my passion for water is very interesting. When I reached here, I thought agriculture, then I'm going to do agriculture. I didn't have a specific thing. And then upon reaching here, I just realized there's so many things to do in agriculture, and I was confused. So I took the minor classes, trying to find which one I would like, the career that I would like to join. And then out of nowhere, when I was sitting in my room, a passion for water just came like that. Just like that. And I think there is no better way of being motivated than the intrinsic motivation. And from that time, I joined, I took a minor in water science. I had fun and I enjoyed it. And I am planning to continue and do everything with water.
What types of things have you worked on with the Institute?
Currently, I've been working as a policy research analyst, where I analyze groundwater transfer rules in Nebraska, mostly in NRDs. We've been so far, I think I've analyzed like 8 NRDs, and then we've been conducting interviews with water managers to deeply understand their transfers, their challenges, how they build, and how they impact the hydrologically.
Why is this work important to you, and how do you think people might use the research insights?
This work is very important because I aspire to be a water resource manager. So I have gained skills and knowledge of policy making. I've learned different strategies and tools such as water transfer, allocation, memoritarium, all those strategies. It was my first time learning them, so I was able to learn how we can manage the available water resources with all those strategies and tools. And I think this research is very important. I believe it will help to advance policy making for irrigators and help to manage drought and water management as well.
How does your experience in water management in Nebraska compare to your home country, Rwanda?
This is an interesting question because I don't have an experience back home because my passion grew when I was here. But one thing I've learned is that the way policy set, it's different. Like back home, I know that water policy are set at the national level after the consultation of different sectors such as the agriculture, hydropower generation, and the domestic supply. They come together, they study all the rules, and then they release them them. After releasing them, there is an institution called Rwanda Water Resource Board that is responsible for managing water resources, and all the rules that are set, they serve the whole country, and that institution is the one that implements and oversees all the rules and regulation. While here in Nebraska, it's different. Surface water is governed by DNR and groundwater is NRDs, and every NRD is different from the other. So I have learned that it's very different here.
How did your work with North Platte Natural Resources District prepared you for your work here with us at the Institute?
I like that question because I believe that I received the position that I have now because I was able to intern with the North Platte NRD. Working with the North Platte NRD, I was able to participate in the renovation of rules and regulation. So I took time to study all the rules and regulation. It was my first time. Most of the things were very new, but the period that I had, I was able to gain the knowledge how they build their policies, how they are implemented, and how they impact the farmers. So working with the water for food, I had the basic knowledge, I had the basic skills, and it was very, I won't say that it was very easy, but I had the knowledge that I need that simplified the work that I was doing, like analyzing the groundwater transfer rules. It was not a new topic to me, though I had to study so many new things, but at least I had the foundation of it, which was very helpful.
What was the most surprising thing you found working in Nebraska?
It's very surprising how every NRD is different from the other, but I've learned that it depends on the topography, the allocation, the amount of precipitation they receive. So it's very surprising how different needs guides how rules are set in different NRDs. So that is always surprising. I keep on saying that. Yeah.
Now that you received your undergraduate degree, what is next for you?
That's a question every senior avoids, but I'm looking forward to pursue my master's degree.
Now, a high-level question for you. So what is the biggest challenge in water policy? And how can we effectively tackle it?
That's a very hard question and an interesting one. I think the biggest challenge, to the best of my knowledge, I would say building comprehensive policy, because water is very competitive, and we have water quantity, we have water quality, we have the impact of climate change, and making policy that considers all those concerns, I think it is the biggest challenge so that we can keep the water resources sustainable.
What role has the Daugherty Water for Food Global Institute played in your research and time here at the University of Nebraska?
I would say that I was able to grow professionally. I gained skills in report writing. My interpersonal skills grew, such as communication through conducting interviews. I received the mentorship that I needed, and I think I am well prepared for the new life, the outside life, not as a college student, either as a graduate or as a worker. I think I at least have the skills that will enable me to make a difference. I would like to thank the Water for Food Institute. It impacted my life, and I credit all the achievements here in Nebraska to the Water for Food. Through the mentorship, through advices, everything that I needed, I was able to receive it, and that was very important for me as an international student, away from my parents, from my close friends. So having that community that supported me and gave me the guidance that I needed was very impactful in my life, and I'm so grateful. And I will make sure that I make it proud wherever I go and tell people everything that I learned and got from my internship and the people that I've been working with. I would like to thank specifically Renata, Kate, and Nick. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for giving me the support that I needed. I am so proud of myself, and I credit the success and the best journey that I had to you, to your work. I appreciate. Thank you.